Hello students, let us start with today's video in continuation with decision statements in C language. Program to find total marks obtained by the student, percentage of marks and division. And following conditions should be there in the program. Marks should be between 35 and 100. Design the program using if-else statement. Percentage should be up to 2 places of decimal. If percentage greater than equal to 60, first division. If percentage greater than equal to 50 and less than 60, second division. If percentage greater than equal to 35 and less than 50, third division. If percentage less than 35, the student is failed. Let us try to calculate these content by implementing these 7 parts. We have to declare header file, necessary header files for C language. One is stdio.h and second is conion.h. Then main function is required. Declaration of variables. Suppose there are 3 subjects S1, S2 and S3, and we have to calculate the total, then percentage, let the contents are in float, printf, enter the marks obtained in physics, scanf, percentage f, because the value is in float, ampersand S1. You can copy and paste these 2 lines so that we can enter the subjects chemistry and mathematics. And here you can write S2 and S3. Now the second condition, if the marks are between 35 and 100, only then we have to perform the operations. If S1 less than 35 and S1 greater than 100, and S2, similarly you can write S2, you can copy paste here. You can write about the values of S2 and S3. Three conditions are required basically for S1, S2 and S3. Here you can write S2. Here you can write S3. Three conditions are required. Actually, if the value is less than 35 and greater than 100, you can write or here. It's not and. Either value is there. In any of the values, if you enter, then you can printf please enter the passing marks or marks below 100. Or you can write like this: range of marks is 35 less than equal to marks less than equal to 100. Printf kindly enter the correct marks. Like this you can write. It's your talent to write the contents or write the sentences basically. Second is else statement. If this condition is not there, means if we enter all the correct marks, then total is required. You can write S1 plus S2 plus S3 total marks, then percentage total divided by 300 multiplied by 100. Basically it's a calculation of percentage. These contents are required. Now what about the second condition? Percentage up to 2 point of decimal is required. Now print the percentage. Printf percentage of marks. You can write here percentage 0.2f. Up to 2 point of decimal, 0.2f is required. And here you can write percentage. You can also print the total marks here. Total marks obtained, percentage 0.2f, then total. You can print accordingly what are the values. You can write new line here so that you can separate the content. Now up to this point we enter the marks for physics, chemistry and mathematics, then apply the condition. if the marks less than 35 and greater than 100, a range of marks 35 less than equal to marks less than equal to 100 means marks should be between 35 and 100. First condition S1, second is S2, third is S3. Kindly enter the correct marks. Else, if the entry of marks is up to the mark, then find total, then percentage and print total and percentage. Let us execute the program first of all up to this point. Suppose I enter marks is 23, then 14 and 25. Range of marks is 35 to 100. Kindly enter the correct marks. It means this content is up to the mark. Suppose I enter only one mark less than 35, other is okay. Also there is condition, range of marks. Kindly enter the correct marks. Suppose I enter the correct marks. First is 56, 67 and 78. Now total marks is 201 and percentage of marks is 67%. Now next condition required is if percentage greater than equal to 60. Basically now we have to apply the condition of division, first division, second division, third division and fail. Now apply this condition. If percentage greater than equal to 60, printf congratulations, printf you achieved first division. Like this you can write. And second condition is else if percentage greater than equal to 50, then you can write printf second division. And third condition is else if percentage greater than equal to 35, then you can write printf third division. And the last condition is else printf sorry printf you are failed in this examination. Like this you can write. It's simple if else if statement. Let us execute the program now. Execute, compile and run. Semicolon is required here. Enter the marks 67, 78, 89. 234 percentage of marks 78, you achieved first division. Let's try with the second case. Suppose I write here 45, 37 and 39. Third division, because the percentage is 40%. Try with the second case. If the marks are less than 35, a range of marks 35 to 100, kindly enter the correct marks. It means this condition will never execute. Sorry, you are failed in this examination. It will never execute because you have to enter the passing marks. The condition lies here. If the marks less than 35 and greater than 100, you have to enter the correct marks. It means the last condition, this condition will never execute. This condition will execute if the marks are between 35 and 15. Let us again explain the program. Declaration of variables, then entry of marks, then the condition that the marks should be between 35 and 100. Then using if else statement, I apply to check first division, second and third division. Hope you understand the concept of applying if else statement for the calculation of total marks, percentage and division. Thanks for watching my video.